Welcome back to the Away End. This is episode 32 of the Away End. We got Champions League back. We just got done seeing the Manchester Derby. We got Liverpool, Chelsea, or City coming up. We got some controversy in Spain that I know Chile wants to talk about. We're gonna get all into that right now. But first off, how you guys doing? Yusuf, we'll start with you. How you doing, man?
And great. After Derby weekend, we put them fucking fools in their place. Bum ass niggas.
Were you scared at all at the start?
I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you. They had me in the first half. They damn had me in the first half. I saw that 30-second worldie from Rashford. I said, "Yep, it is raps. It is raps."
You guys
But
had then Foden came
yeah,
up big, bro.
I remember we're playing against United. Easy peasy. Yeah,
Alright,
bro.
Chile, how you doing?
Good, man.
How's the coaching
Just
going?
same old. Coaching every single day right now. So
When's your first game?
the first varsity game is on the 14th, and my reserve head coach game is on the 18th.
Oh shit, coming up. Coming up. We gotta get everybody squared away.
Yeah.
And we got Devin here with us. Devin, how you doing?
What's up?
How you been, Dev?
Just chilling. I'd like to thank Axel for the sunburn I got on my face.
Damn.
Yes, sir.
We went out to watch his coaching skills on Sunday, I think.
To the scrimmage, okay. I was like, what do you do? Did he tie you up and throw you in the desert or what?
Yeah, I was bad.
And I came home with a sunburn. Even though it was 60 degrees, it's just how pale I am.
Are you serious, Dev? Fuck, mate.
Shit, well, let's
Not a
get
cloud in the sky.
That's Nebraska, bro. But yeah, I've been doing good, recovering from that illness that I had last week. I'm a lot better this week, that's for sure. Still a little bit of a cough, but we doing good. We doing good. I did want to mention really quick before we get started, soccer related, but shout out to Kansas City Sporting. I went to their home opener this weekend. It was really dope. Yeah, we got the draw. Unfortunately, a little bit of controversy. They added 4 minutes, and the ball went out after 4 minutes, and the referee kept playing. To make it worse, the ball hit off a Philadelphia player, and they gave the throw in to them, which makes no sense. They kept playing. They had a corner kick, and sure enough, bro, they scored from the corner kick in the 94th plus some. So it was kind of BS. Everything up to that was perfect. Sporting was dominating, but couldn't get the win. But they're still undefeated technically. So it was fun. It was a good event, but did give me a sour taste at the very end. But it was fun. I'm excited to go to more games. But yeah, let's go straight into it. So fantasy this week, Twisto in the cut. He won this week. He had 94 points. Some of his tactical masterclass was he had Kiwior and Gabriel from Arsenal. Both got 6 and 10 respectively. Rodri, we all know, from City, really consistent. He had 15 points from Foden, and Captain Watkins, who got him another 26. So he just had everybody. There was not one player besides one that didn't get over 6 points. So he's just consistent. Yusuf, you talked about you could have had a big week also. You had 73 points, but you had what? Another 20 on the bench. So yeah, that could have been easily a 90-pointer right there.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. So overall, let's see. Top 4 currently. Lalo still in first. He's got 1544. I'm up to second this week. I'm at 1535. And Yusuf, you're just under me at 1532. And then Jose is at 4. Devin, you are 5th. Just a couple points under Jose. So that's the top 5. But yeah, pretty good week for Twisto. I think he's had a couple 90-pointers this season, so good on him. But let's go straight into it. You guys want to talk Prem first, or you want to talk Champions League?
Let's talk about last week's games.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. We can do that and then finish up on Champions League. Let's start Chile. We'll do Madrid first since there's only one game in La Liga. I know you have some words to say about it, but those of you that don't know, there was some controversy in the Madrid game last. What was it? Can't even remember what day it was on, but
Saturday.
Saturday. So either way, if you don't know, we'll fill you in real quick. We drew 2-2, and there was 9 minutes, I believe, of stoppage, or 8 minutes of stoppage time added, something like that. And sure enough, our savior this season, Jude, scores a game winner, only for it to be called off as the ball was in the air. The referee decides to call it. The controversy, I mean, the referee can do whatever the fuck he wants. The controversy was that it hadn't passed the time yet. The time limit hadn't passed, and he called it. Secondly, you can clearly see the referee had no intentions of blowing the whistle until one of the opponents started yelling at him. And it wasn't until the opponent started yelling at him that he decides to blow the whistle. And he also does it when the ball's in the air, in play. And to make that matters worse, Jude comes up to him and, screams, "That's a fucking goal," which I know they're cracking down on player dissent, so I get it. But he gave him a straight red for something that wasn't necessarily an insult or anything. And that's usually the dissent that they're trying to tackle down on. It was a straight red, no warning, nothing. And then the referee goes on to tell the press that he sent him off because he saw Jude approaching him and he felt threatened. But in the cameras, it clearly shows that he came from behind, so the referee had no vision of Jude approaching him at all up until Jude got in his face and said, "That's a fucking goal." So yeah, that's the context. Obviously, as a Madrid fan, I'm salty about it. It's whatever. Luckily, both Girona and Barca dropped points that same week, so ended up still being fine for us. But Chele, I'll let you speak.
So pretty much, I'm pretty upset, honestly, because clearly we just got Jude back from an injury, you know. So it's always known that we need our best players on the field, and Jude is especially one of those players that could be, as vital as Vinny, as we've seen with his stats this year, and just all the times that he saved us this year, like Jude is him, you know. So yeah, I find it very ridiculous that you can criticize a player for saying something to you and then claiming that he came at him when he's not visually seeing him. And let's get this straight. There's been worse things that have been said to refs this year, and this is straight facts, and they're not gonna be given a straight red. I mean, honestly, football's about it's about moments in games, right? You're living in moments, and this was a moment where Jude just scored a goal to win the game, and he felt cheated on, and that's it. I feel like all the Madrid fans feel the same way. At the end of the day, it hurt us, but then Girona went to lose against Mallorca, so we're still, I think everything's adding up this year to saying that Madrid's gonna win the league. I'm hoping for that because it's due, and it just sucks because yeah, we lost 2 points, but we lost Jude for 2 games now after an appeal, which I find it very ridiculous.
I think that's the important thing because, Yeah, we dropped points, but like I mentioned, the other two teams that are competing with us also drop points. What's gonna hurt us more is having Jude gone for another 2 weeks. We're seeing
You already appealed and you lost?
we already
Yeah.
appealed and we somehow didn't get
Wow.
anything, and he's out for 2 weeks. 2 weeks for a straight red that literally should have been yellow, in my opinion. I don't know. I don't agree with the situation, but plus side is we have some leverage with the points. But
I
I
don't see how that could even be. Obviously, if it's a red, okay, that's fine. The refs don't want to claim that they messed up, but how do you give a player a 2-game suspension for something like that? I just don't get it. If you're gonna give him a red and you feel entitled that you're correct, fine, 1 game works. But how is it that Madrid's gonna go appeal it when they have footage of him not going straight to the like the ref can't visually see him, going to
Yeah, they
attack
have
him?
proof that the ref isn't honest with his story.
Yeah, and then they say no, he's still gonna get a 2-match ban. That makes no sense when there's players that go in for like criminal challenges and then they only get a 1-match ban. How's that add up? I get one thing, you have to protect the refs, but at the end of the day, it's the players that you have to protect. You know what I mean? If you're getting a straight red, you should be getting more punishment than insulting a ref, which he didn't even insult him. He said a cuss word. You can literally say fuck whenever you want on the field. And if the ref doesn't feel like good about it, then now you can get a 2-match suspension. That's stupid. That's honestly stupid now.
Because, like, I mean, yeah, because if he had said, like, oh, you're, a fucking
Wanker.
piece of shit, or you're a wanker, or if he goes, you're fucking stupid,
Yeah.
You're a piece of shit, all this kind of stuff, then obviously the red is justified. But if he's just saying, hey, it's a fucking goal, it's a goal, then
Yeah.
how is that a red? It's never a red.
The worst part about it
But
too
how,
is
like, the fact that we're having this conversation is amazing to me.
the worst part about it too is he didn't repeat himself. He just said it once and walked away. All he said was it's a fucking goal, and you see him immediately walk away. He didn't expect the referee was gonna react with the card at all, because he just said what was on his mind and walked away. He didn't want to cause any more trouble, and the ref immediately goes to his pocket with the red. Like, he was just some out of like superiority complex where he felt like he had to run the show, and I don't understand it. Like Axel said,
one thing I did want to add is I've heard from multiple sources that the ref communicated before the corner was taken that this is going to be the last action of the game. So it seems like they knew that the corner was pretty much going to be it, but he doesn't blow his whistle right away as Valencia half clear it out, and then once it turns it back to a Madrid player who turns around, and then he blows the whistle, and it's like, okay, I get it, but at the same time, it's like it is an unwritten rule, so no matter what, the ref does have the final say, and if the ref wants to blow the whistle, he has every right to blow the whistle, but it is like common practice, and there is precedent that if there's an attacking situation, you don't blow the whistle until the attacking threat is gone.
yeah, and like I said, I'm all for referees ending the game whenever they feel, even if it's in the air, but it just makes it look even worse, despite there being an attacking situation, that he doesn't even contemplate blowing his whistle until the Valencia player starts yelling at him. It's like you're letting other players influence your decisions now. Like, how does that make any sense? It's just a bunch of stuff that make it look super shady, along with the long history of terrible calls in La Liga. I don't know if you guys have been keeping up this season, but this season, the La Liga refs have been worse than the Premier League refs. Like, they've been awful. The calls they've been making. This isn't even the first time they've called off I think that's like the second or third time this season where they called off a game-winning goal because of the ref blowing it during you know, an attacking position, something like that. So it's not the even first occurrence, but it's just been terrible refereeing this whole season in La Liga, and this just adds to it, and all the other controversy aside. But at the end of the day, Devin feels that way. Axel feels that way. I don't think it's a red. It's never a red, especially when he's not even insulting you. He's just stating his opinion and walking away and literally causing no trouble. If anything, the referee didn't even take into consideration during the game. Jude was one of the most calm players. Every time there was people trying to push and shove, he would drag his teammates out. He was the peacemaker and everything. And then to just give him a straight red because he says it's a fucking goal, and then make a lie about that he felt threatened when the guy didn't even approach him because he was behind him. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. But yeah, we got that rant out of the way. Yusuf, did you get a chance to see any of that, or did you hear any of that? He might not be back yet, but yeah, we'll move on. So let's go straight into the Premier League results. Devin, we'll start with you, man. So Liverpool getting the 1-0 win. How'd you feel about the performance? Obviously, you have a huge game coming up here against City. How did you feel about? I know a lot of your players too. Just want to fill me in on the status of their injuries.
Yeah, I can do that.
Big Darwin.
Let's start with the game. Yeah, I mean, it's it's another one of those games where you don't necessarily feel like we deserve to win the game, but we go out and we get the result anyway.
Good job done.
I mean, and it's what championship teams do, man. Like, they get the points that they need to get. But I definitely don't think that we had really done a lot throughout the entire game in order to really deserve the points. So it was really tough, and it was good that we got Szoboszlai back. It was good that we got Endo back. We got a third player back. Nunes, in fact, it was Nunes, made his return during the Nottingham Forest game. So he comes off the bench to score the winner. Salah and somebody else could be returning either Thursday or against City. Let me Google the injuries and I'll give you a more updated list. Let's see.
Man, all we're missing is Jack. So that's my list.
Squad dev goes crazy.
Yeah, so Salah is supposed to come back on, tomorrow, Thursday, against Prague.
Think he plays that, or did it rest him?
With City, I would probably prefer to rest, but he may get on in like the 60th minute just to get a warm up in.
Gotcha.
It looks like Trent and Jota will be still out for a further period of time, so they probably won't make City. It doesn't look like Jota is as serious as it initially looked, so it's slightly promising. Gravenberch could play against either Prague or City. And I think that's it, other than like Alisson. And he still could miss the City match.
You guys got 6 wins in a row now. One of those being the final that we talked about. I know. So despite all these injuries, you guys have been performing. What is your take? Do you think you carry this form up and past the City game?
I mean, everything is just it's just a day by day thing, you know. The next game is Sparta Prague, and that's tomorrow or Thursday. And that is all I'm thinking about right now.
Respect it. I respect. Is this the first leg or second leg for
It's the first leg.
first leg? Okay. Well, shit. I mean, you guys are obviously doing something, right? Despite all the injuries, getting results, and one would think you could only get better with all your best players coming back. So, looking good for Liverpool, and it's looking so good that Yusuf is a little nervous. Yusuf, talk me through this, man. You guys won your game in the Prem. You guys won your game in the Champions League today. Why are you still nervous, man? You said it yourself. Just Jack is gone.
Bruh, Liverpool's a different monster, man. We all know this.
Oh yeah.
And this
Wait, you're scared?
Liverpool is yeah, Dev, I'm not going to cap you. I'm very much scared of this Liverpool team, bro. I've been saying this since the start of the season that Liverpool is the team I'm worried about. And coming to Anfield, the way we've been conceding, especially on the transition and especially down the wings, we are to be got at. And if there's any team to be getting at us, it's that fucking Liverpool team. Especially with Darwin coming back and Endo coming back. Hopefully Salah does not feature and do what he always fucking does against us.
Make your
I'm
center
not-
back
I'm
look
not-
stupid, bro.
Yeah, he makes everybody look goofy. And that Anfield crowd is gonna be fucking, the decibels are gonna be outrageous. It's the last time those two are gonna be facing each other at Anfield. It's gonna be a historic day. And whatever happens at this point. I've conceded that we might lose.
This would
I
be
think you're
the
just
big game.
honestly. I think you're just trying to be
You're
humble
gonna say
so that you can win.
Yeah, see, I knew you were gonna say that. I'm not.
You just
I'm
don't want to.
scared
You
of
just
this.
don't want to be cocky.
No, I really
I
would.
get
I really
it.
would love to be
You're
cocky,
just trying to keep
but
the peace on the podcast. I get it.
no,
It's
I'm not.
fine.
Dev,
It's fine.
low-key, I would be stirring the fucking pot if I had some sort of. You guys look too
But
good.
that's
Like
but
you have
that's just
18-year-old, your 17-year-olds are coming out and scoring for this man. Like there's something driving you guys forward, and it's
That
more
last
than
season
just
effect, bro. It's the last season
exactly.
effect.
It's like all the stars are aligning for us to not get this 4-peat, bro. And it's not me being humble. Like, I'll tell you, when Arsenal come to Etihad, I want to romp them. I want to fuck them up. I don't care. I'm scared going to Anfield, especially this Anfield, bro.
I honestly feel like this season's gonna be one of those one pointer last match decides it all, bro. We got 3 teams in this race, and you could see it going either way. Honestly, like this is getting hype. As a neutral, this is crazy. But you got anything else you want to say about this game?
Man, the best man win. Man, the
You
best
will.
team win. You're really confident that we're gonna win it, huh?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't back Liverpool to win the league. I mean, I want them to, obviously, but
Okay, you don't have to
from
back them to win the league, but you don't back them to win this game?
from day one, I don't think from the beginning of the season, I said that Liverpool were not going to win the league, and I stand by that prediction. And as much as I want them to, I just don't see them doing it. So I gotta stand by my prediction, and I just don't think that we're gonna win the league. So this is where it's either going to be a draw or City's gonna get a win.
Okay, that gives me confidence, but not
Yeah.
much.
Chile, what are you thinking? How's this game gonna play out?
Well, I mean, honestly, you already know. I want Liverpool to win because City's been dominating too much. It's time to give other teams a break, in the Premier League.
Yeah, and
So
you're on loan this season, right? You're
uh,
red. I believe I saw you in a red shirt that one day.
Man,
Yeah,
that was
man.
crazy. That was crazy.
He's on loan, and we have the option to buy. So,
Oh
so
shit!
see, the thing is, I had to go on loan because now that I'm coaching, I had to go learn from club because I ain't gonna learn anything from
yeah,
clubs.
exactly.
Damn, shots fired. But no,
Good job,
that,
I
that's
see you. Okay.
that's the true reason why I went on loan, because I gotta learn from a real coach, not a scrub.
Let's talk about your parent club. Let's talk about your current.
Bro, Charlie, I know
He's
you're not
Destiny's
talking about
Child.
coach.
Those scrubs, bro.
They drew this weekend, bro. Whoa, what's going on?
Well, I think the roller coaster is in the middle
Oh
where
my god. This is the longest roller coaster ride ever, bro.
Bro, this is locked up at Disney.
the roller coaster went on neutral again, so we're gonna see either going, up or down. That's all I gotta say. There's nothing much to say. All I can say is that some players are flourishing playing under Poch, and some players are just not cut enough to be wearing the Chelsea uniform. I've said this since the beginning of the season. There's a lot of players that I feel like don't deserve to be playing for Chelsea. A lot of no names that have come to Chelsea that we expected better expectations from them, especially for how much they got signed for. We're finally seeing players like Enzo and Caicedo flourish. Not 100% the way we want them to, but they're flourishing now. So maybe we just need a little bit more pieces to fix this team, a few more billions, and you know.
Mhm.
Let's say about Chelsea though. I'm starting to get on the it's Poch out bandwagon too, simply because, bro, I've been noted because I haven't really paid attention to them too much this season. But this man always has a new formation or a new lineup every single game. Like, it's just not consistent. Like every single time I look at the Chelsea lineup, it's completely different formation, and I just don't know if that helps them. They do have a little bit of bad luck with the injuries. You're the man of the season that was supposed to be your guy this season, and Kunku's injured again. So it's like, do you guys have your best 11 available? Maybe not, but despite that, I don't see any consistency. You see all the fucking main teams,
Yeah,
despite the injuries, they have their
but
core
that
11.
that's
And
exactly where I was gonna get to. Like, there has to be a period where you finally start saying, okay, we understand you have injuries, but don't be taking it for granted because look what real coaches do when they lose players and when they need players. It's not even that. This is why I love being a coach, bro. What can you do when you don't have those players around? How can you make the other players step up? That's what you need in a team. That's what builds a team because that's exactly what club does. That's when I was on loan last week. He told me. I asked him, how are you getting this team to perform so well? And even though you're missing so many players, and he told me, you tell Yusuf this. As long as
Oh
you
my
get your
god.
He said, "You tell Yusuf this. As long as you can get everyone on the same page and working for you, you'll have unity in the team, and that's when you build real players." And he said, "Yusuf needs to just watch out because come Liverpool City, the final score is gonna be 3-1 Liverpool."
talking with
Charlie,
his chest here.
you better hope for Liverpool's sake that we don't win. For your sake, for your coaching career's sake, bruh.
all I gotta say is if we cut each other open, we bleed red. So I know.
Facts.
So I
Facts.
know in the inside, Yusuf is a red too.
What the fuck I am.
No. Well, shit. Let's see. What other results were there? So Arsenal continues spanking teams. They won 6-0 this week. Arsenal doing what I expected City and Liverpool to do more this season. I expected City and Liverpool to be the team spanking people left and right, and I think this is their third or fourth game this season that they win by at least 5 goals. So they don't have a striker, and we talk about how they need a striker, but they're getting the goals. Me and Yusuf were joking about it before the pod. On fantasy, we both had Saka in the team, and he's the one guy you'd think would score. And he's the one guy that didn't get a single goal this game, so fuck us. But I think he's still their top scorer this season, so
Yeah.
he did get subbed off at the 60th minute, but obviously no need to risk his injury when they're already up by like 5-0 at half. So good on Arsenal.
I'm a little worried about their run coming up. Like they still have Porto at home, granted. They have Chelsea away, I think, and they have City away. So who knows where they could be?
You know, we talk about teams having to prove their worth and show like what they're made out of when they have these type of runs. The last few seasons, Arsenal bottled it because of runs like this. You know, they had 2 or 3 tough games back to back, and they aren't able to handle it. And this time, they got Champions League on top of that. So we'll see. We'll see what they're made out of if they can get past Champions League. And that's the thing. That's the thing. All these score lines are nice and everything, but once it comes down to those tough games, are you gonna have the striker that's gonna score you those goals? And it's clear as day. You know, the strikers they have aren't goal scorers, which is why their wingers and midfielders are the top scorers. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes for them, but good on them for killing it. I think Arsenal got to 10,000 goals in the Premier League or whatever, so they hit that milestone. All right, so let's see what else. Any other notable games? Newcastle won.
Can we talk about the Pogba ban? What do you guys think of that?
Oh, the Pogba ban.
Oh yeah, so 4 years. It's been confirmed he's banned for 4 years. At this point, he's better off retiring.
He's appealing it though.
Oh, is he? Okay.
He keeps saying to everyone that he's not guilty of it. So
because if that goes through, that's effectively his career over. Like, there's no point in coming back to football after 4 years. No one's gonna want you. How old is he? How old is he gonna be by then?
He's gonna be 31 like next week, I think.
He'd be in 35 by the time he's able to play again. I don't think many teams take you at that point. So I don't know.
He's gonna have to play center back like his brother.
Yeah, I think it's unfortunate. I did see today that I guess Rio Ferdinand was saying he's confused as to why Pogba's not speaking out on it and addressing the situation, because if he is innocent, he feels
like for Rio to say that shit.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But he did say some shit like he wants Pogba to speak out and defend himself because he's being too quiet. But at the same time, Pogba might know, well, he does obviously know more than we do. And if he thinks that he's able to take care of the situation and appeal it without having to explain it to people, that's fine on him as long as he gets the appeal figured out. But it's a crazy situation because wasn't this all at the start because he ate some bad meat and then it led to some other shit? I can't remember. Yeah. So I don't know how exactly. I don't know the details, but it's hard. It's weird hearing that you're banned for 4 years when the defense at the start was, oh, he ate some bad meat, some shit like that. That seems like an extreme punishment for bad meat.
I think in the thing it says he intentionally took it.
Gotcha.
He took the supplement but didn't know it had that much testosterone. And that's what like popped, I think.
The punishment is based on intent. They
Mhm.
they
Pretty
believe
much.
that it was
I
all
think yeah,
intentional.
and I think he will get it appealed because he can probably prove it wasn't intent. But I don't know. We'll see. I think 4 years is pretty harsh.
It's
It
harsh.
is.
Didn't Onana get a doping ban also?
Yeah, he got it for a year. I think a season, the whole season.
So it'd be interesting to hear like what exactly made that 1 year and Pogba's 4.
Yeah.
Especially because we know
Bro,
for a
Maradona
fact.
was snorting cocaine in the
Yeah,
gym.
it's
And he got a
crazy.
year and a half.
You don't get 4 years
Maybe 2.
easily. So and they must have some case against them to justify the 4 years. But my thing too is like I don't think it was something that he did very long because we saw it when he was in United. This dude was getting doping tests every week. Like he would always get selected. There's tons of videos of him after the game, and
Yep.
they're saying Pogba, we got to go for doping, and he's like, again, because they constantly tested him. So he couldn't have been doing it for that long. Obviously, he left United and he had another section, but I still don't feel like that was that long because he was injured for a big portion of when he went back to Juve. I don't really know. I don't feel like 4 years makes sense. But we're sure to hear more about it later on.
To be, to be honest, though, I think Pogba's career already ended, dude.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, like
It's
to
just,
be honest,
it's just been,
who was like really like wow, Pogba?
yeah.
I think
think
we
that
all
was like,
kind of got used to the fact of not watching
he's too
Pogba
many.
play.
Yeah, he's too injured all the time, man.
I mean, yeah, he went to Juve and hadn't played, and the second he came back, he got injured again. So it was like we already had a whole year of not really watching him play. The doping
it's just-
scandal didn't help,
Yeah.
obviously, but
It's the same story, but it's the same Pogba and different story now.
if
You know what I mean?
anything, this 4 year ban just feels like an extended injury. Like it's
Yeah.
just he's been gone for so long, and you know
Yeah.
another player I'm starting to feel like this. Obviously, he has a huge injury record, and his injury is a lot worse. But Neymar, bro, like I feel like by the time Neymar gets back, I don't know if he's gonna be the same
his body's
Neymar.
gonna be his body's I think giving up on him. Like,
And this is his first major injury. All the other injuries have been like ankle sprains and some shit that you can recover from
little
in a few
minor
months.
stuff like in,
This was an ACL injury, and that shit messes you up, bro. Especially at that age and the way he plays. I don't know if we're gonna be seeing
honestly, that
this.
is such a
It's just
such a
because
good
you
point.
can, it's just because you can fake small injuries when your sister's birthday is coming up.
He finally couldn't fake this one, man. This shit was.
Well, I grant Van Dyke, like when Van Dyke tore his ACL, like I think players like that, you just give them time. Like I hope he's not rushed back, but like he's not gonna be rushed back to anything. There's nothing to rush him back to.
The guy's
So,
already talking about going to a different club. How he wants to go back to Miami and play with Messi. I'm just like, damn, bro, this dude's already thinking about his next club.
Honestly, if I would say, because it's gonna be hard to play football now, just to play for it in the Saudi League. He needs to do something where he's happy. And I think Inter Miami is gonna be the perfect solution for him just to be happy.
Yeah.
reconnect with MSN.
Well, I don't even know if Suarez is gonna last that long, bro. I don't know if you guys saw that last game, bro. This dude's running on one leg, dude. It's sad. I feel
It is
bad
really
for him.
sad watching him.
But
Did you
he-
see that interview where he was saying like he probably wouldn't be able to play later on, even after he retires? With his
Yeah.
club?
He already. Did you guys hear that? He already said that this is his last season.
Yeah, this is
Yep,
his
yep.
last season, his last club for sure. But it didn't hit me until I watched his last game against Orlando. And you see this guy sprinting, he runs all weird. He's like,
Yeah.
you can tell he's in pain. His body's caught up to him. That's sad, dude. He's still playing good. Obviously, he's got 2 goals and 2 assists in the game. He's fucking beast, but there's only so much you can do, man. When your body tells you no, I don't know.
It confuses me though because I know what I've heard it's him being negligent of doing surgeries on his knee because he wants to keep playing. But I'm like, you know, I don't know. It's kind of weird to me. He had time to have a
Yeah,
surgery
he
done
probably just
when he was.
wanted to keep playing his because he obviously went back to his home club, and then he had a season in Brazil. And I feel like he was just like in that point where he's still playing good enough where he can perform and be the top scorer. So he's like, let me just hold off until the end of the season. Then obviously he gets that big move to play with Messi. Now you don't want to risk the season because if you have your surgery, you're not gonna play with them. And then when you come back, who knows if you're gonna be fit enough to play. So he just feel like it's just too much emotion into his moves. And he's like one more season. Finally, this is probably gonna be his last season.
Yeah.
I don't know. Credit to him for pushing through, but dude, it is noticeable. I feel bad for him. Hopefully, he stays healthy. The worst thing that could happen is he's trying to push for one last season and he gets injured this season. So, knock on wood that he doesn't get hurt and he can, stay strong. But I don't know. I feel like going back to the ACL injury thing, I think there's only two players that I've seen come back arguably look better than before with their ACL injuries, and that's Van Dijk, like you mentioned, and Zlatan, bro. Those are the only two players who I didn't notice like a downgrade in their performance. If anything, they felt like they were stronger and better than ever.
You forgot the best one, fam.
Who's that?
R9.
Yeah, but his career,
He
He won the World Cup and got the Golden Boot.
That's true, but I feel like that's just because he was that good. You get what I'm saying? Like he got worse. His worst was still better than everybody else.
He definitely was like lost a step of speed. He was still really fucking great.
Yeah,
definitely was.
Because that's and that's the thing. Like his performance was hindered. He was still amazing. Yep. Yeah. Another one. And that's the thing with the ACL injuries, bro. And that's why I'm saying I don't think Neymar's gonna be the same, bro. Like ACL injuries mess you up. I mean, Chile, I know me and you are at that same level, but me and you both got fucked when we got our ACLs. Like that shit was hard to recover from. Yeah, and
you both got your ACL.
Both, bro. And for Axel had a bad streak of getting it back to back. I only had it once.
Missed me with that.
Yeah, but like it's noticeable, bro. Like
I've had 3, bro.
Yeah, Chile's had 3 total.
Yeah, but then Robert, you tore your Achilles.
Yep, and that's the thing, and that's the thing too. Is like the ACL. People get worried about like getting the ACL re-injured, but that's not necessarily always the case. You have another injury, and that's what happened to me. Is like my ACL recovered, and the freaking 4 or 5 months later, I tear my Achilles on the opposite leg. Like it's not even the same leg. It's just your chances of injury skyrocket, dude. It's ridiculous.
It's all because your muscles are not used to the
exactly. You're compensating. And obviously the pros have better physical therapy than we had, but the situation, there's still a human body. Like you still had to deal with the ramifications of losing your muscle and having to try and recover. And they're playing at a higher level. So if anything, it's more intense. It's more intense. So if your body's not ready and you do like a certain movement, there goes your other muscle, bro. And that's Chile's had 3 ACLs. Yeah, go ahead.
No, so on that note, hey Devin, you want to remind me how many or what's it called? Real Madrid players have ACL injuries this year?
3.
Militao, Courtois.
Why would I know that?
Militao, Courtois, and Alaba.
Wait, Alava's an ACL, really?
Yeah, Alava's.
I didn't know that was an ACL. Shit.
Yeah, I thought his career was gonna be over since he's older.
I'm hoping Courtois.
He's the oldest one.
Oh, dude, that would be fucking tragic.
That's our oldest player with an ACL injury. Right now, it's Alaba. That's really bad, dude.
Thing about Courtois is like I haven't really seen that many keepers with ACL injuries, but I still feel like it's the same situation. Like you're just higher risk now to get injured. Like this,
Yeah.
it's just such a bad injury, and
Yeah.
I think honestly, don't wish this on anyone, but personally, especially the way Neymar's discipline is, I don't see him being the same player. I feel like he's gonna cut corners, and it's gonna either lead to more injuries, or he's just not gonna perform the same.
He's gonna have to go to Miami, dude, to start just being happy and leave the competitive scene.
Yeah, I mean, if you stay in Europe, you gotta play at the highest level, and when your body's not fully fit, you're just asking for trouble.
I can't think of two more like talented players that like have just petered out. Like Paul and Neymar, dude, those two used to be like the next Ballon d'Or winners. I always thought.
Bro, they were in the
Like
11.
Paul, I thought
The 11?
Paul Pogba was like better than Zidane technically. He could have been that dude, bro.
How many years did they make Team of the Year? How many years did they make Team of the Year like back to back? It was like 4 or 5 years in a row, and to see him, who's that? Kaká, yeah, he was hampered by injuries too.
But
Man.
Kaká did it. Kaká
He did do it.
He did his shit. He got his. You know, these two. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I get what you mean now. They didn't get those individual rules.
In terms of the injury hampering, yeah.
What's his name? He has his World Cup, but that's Mbappe's World Cup, bro. Yeah. You're right,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know. If he was not in that France squad, like, you know, I always think about what if Paul, Pogba, and De Bruyne had switched teams and we had Paul and they had De Bruyne. Ooh,
Honestly,
think Paul would have. He would be Yaya Toure incarnate. He would be so. That would be literally Yaya Toure, dude.
Honestly, I think Pogba's career overall is really like if you look at it after everything,
compared to like other,
it's really like dependent on that World Cup. Outside of that,
that World Cup, dude. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie. I only remember Pogba when he was in Juve. I'm just being real.
That's the thing. Like his career is some badass goals at Juve, being a baller, really young, France World Cup, and moving back to United with the whole Pogba hashtag. Like that was it. That's his career at face value. Like that's all he's really ever done.
Stormzy too.
Yeah, but I don't know, dude. Like it just sucks to see a player with so much potential, bro. He is so saucy. Like, dude, that guy.
He was so good. Like if he was developed right, I really think he could have just won games really by himself from the midfield. Yeah.
Get that appealed because that's one guy I do wish he could finish his career on a good note.
We need that FIFA card back. If we could talk about Pogba for 25 minutes, then we know he was a real OG. He's the real thing, you know?
Beast. Let's quickly talk about Champions League. So we did see 2 more matches today. We had 2 yesterday. But we have 4 teams through to the quarterfinals. So PSG, Bayern, Real Madrid, and Man City. So quickly today, Madrid won. They drew 1-1, but they went through an aggregate 2-1. City won 3-1 today. Bayern and PSG both won yesterday. Both Kane and Mbappe scoring 2 goals. I think Bayern did. They lost the first leg, so they were able to come back, which is good because I think that saves Tuchel's job. Because if they would have got out of the Champions League, I'm fully convinced he would have been sacked. And Mbappe doing Mbappe things. I think the funny thing is, I think PSG never gone to the quarterfinals.
Tuchel's is out already anyway, so why sack him?
I feel like they would have sacked him if he was out of the Champions League for sure.
Why though?
What's up?
PSG went to the final versus Bayern, Robert.
No, but with Messi and Neymar is what my point.
Oh,
I don't think PSG have gone past the quarterfinal. I think
no,
I saw something like that.
Yeah, that's true.
No,
That's
no.
true.
So
They had a final. They were in the final.
No,
but that was
Oh,
before the
since
Messi Neymar, yeah.
Messi era is what he's talking about. That's kind of crazy. While
Yeah.
Messi was there, they didn't reach one quarterfinal. That's crazy.
So yeah,
Wait,
it was
who?
so since
PSG.
Messi joined PSG, they never got
Mm.
past the quarterfinal. Obviously he's not there anymore and
Mm.
they finally got to the quarterfinals. So it's interesting, you know, you see these three big names and they weren't able to achieve a bare minimum quarterfinal, but now they're gone and they're getting past that again. Obviously, they were in a final recently, but I think it was the COVID final, wasn't it? Because
Yep.
that was the Bayern, yeah. So
Yeah,
so
PSG should have won.
good
it.
on them. Good on Mbappe. I love seeing him, especially with all the rumors. I love seeing him continue to be
Not on the
successful.
first goal.
I think him and Kane are currently top scorers in all competitions. And Holland, because I know Mbappe has 34 goals / assists. Kane has 33.
Oh, yeah.
And then
what?
I think Ollie
it's-
Watkins
yeah.
is like third. He's
Yeah,
killing it because he's
Holland's
got
like
so many
really
assists.
low.
Holland's just under Watkins, I believe. But yeah, Mbappe, Kane are the top guys this season. And then Watkins, shout out to him. He might be the. Okay, what's up?
Yusuf, I have a real question for you.
Hmm.
Do you prefer Holland or Mbappe? If you take Holland never come into no, not even that, bro. Just who do you prefer?
Oh, I play soccer, bro. I prefer Mbappe.
That's crazy though, honestly.
Mbappe just offers you more.
I don't know.
No, yeah, as a city, I know that's crazy, but I'm a football fan.
His game's got to recognize game, man.
Dude, that goal he scored,
that's his
the
trademark.
second goal?
Yeah, near post shit, that's his trademark.
Dude,
And I'm gonna hate seeing that happen in his white shirt, bro.
I love it.
Fucking 50 times or some shit, bro.
Dude, I was looking at it too, dude. I know the League One, we say it's the scrub league and everything like that. But this dude's still putting the goal on the back of the net. I didn't realize he's at 21 goals, bro. That's ridiculous. The closest person has 12. That is legit Harry Kane numbers. Harry Kane is also on a tear.
Next top scorer is 12.
Yeah, dude.
What?
Jonathan David.
Nightmare.
And like I said, too, they both have 12. But that's ridiculous. That's not even close.
That's why I say all the time, dude. Like if he's doing that in the Champions League and in the international stage, that's when you have to just start paying respect for the player and stuff.
Like, you know, the league's weaker, but at the same time, he's doing it against the best teams. Like he's a beast. And Kane, on the other hand, he has 27 goals, and the closest person has 20. So he's got a little bit more competition there, but he's still on a rampage, which is ridiculous. But
I got a question that might do a little bit of controversy, but if Mbappe goes to Madrid, and you know, I assume he's gonna pick up a few Champions Leagues, right? And he's still in that French squad. And he'll probably, I wouldn't be surprised if he won another World Cup or some shit.
Yeah.
Does he overtake Ronaldo?
how do you mean? Overtake him in what way?
No.
Which Ronaldo?
CR7.
No.
CR7.
You could overtake R9, but he's not overtaking CR7.
Cristiano Ronaldo played at Real Madrid for like what, 10 years? And he has 9 years, and he has a
positive goal
he
difference.
has his goal rate is over 1,000, as in he scored more goals than games played for Real Madrid.
And he played
It's-
damn near 500 games. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
So-
but I'm just saying, if Mbappe matches him in accolades and adds another World Cup, is he not in the conversation?
You know, I feel like if the whole controversy of him not coming to Madrid never happened, and he would have joined 2-3 seasons ago, like we all thought at the beginning, plus him being in the form as he is in, and still the age that he's in, maybe, because he could have been here for Madrid for 10 plus seasons, just as long as Ronaldo was, and with the super team that we have, he maybe could have got to
And
those
with the
numbers.
super team that France has.
Yeah, maybe he could have got to those numbers, but at this point, like, yeah, he's still really young, but
No, don't get me wrong. No, I don't think he's ever gonna touch Ronaldo's like number-wise
numbers,
goal scoring.
yeah.
But I'm talking about like accolades.
Oh. I thought you meant goal scored.
No, never.
Accolades?
Never.
You know, then again, Ronaldo won 3 Champions Leagues.
Yeah, Ronaldo has his 5. Mbappe say
He won
gets
4 with Madrid,
2 or
actually.
3.
Yeah, Ronaldo won 4 with Madrid.
Say Mbappe
One
gets like
with,
2 or 3,
United.
and then 2 World Cups, and does his thing.
That's actually a good question. Does anyone know who has the most World Cup trophies? Like in
It's Pele.
individual players?
Pele has 4.
Probably Garnacho.
Wait, what? Card?
I think you mean Garincha.
Yeah, Garrincha, that's what I meant.
I was like, what?
I'm trying to
Yeah,
do
Pele-
2 things
Pele-
at once, okay?
Pele
I
and
spit out
Garrincha
a somewhat
sounds right.
similar name. Sorry.
Yeah, Pele and Garincha
I'm
sound
busy.
right. I think it is
I'm
just
ready.
3. And then
Three.
Ronaldo has 2, R9 has 2.
Oh, okay.
I think Henri has 2.
I know Ronaldo R9 lost the final too. He could have had more, dude. That's crazy. He lost one to France.
Maradona lost
Fucking
a
France.
final too.
I guess Mbappe's lost the final too, so
Oh,
technically
yeah,
he could have had
so-
2. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So
Maradona, that one's the saddest one for me when Maradona lost.
Damn,
I don't
dude.
know.
Yeah, I don't know. In terms of a World Cup legacy, he could be the best World Cup player. And I mean, it's
No.
almost, it looks almost certain that he'll win at least 1 Champions League with Madrid. But
If he can win another World Cup, that'd be crazy, dude. I'm not even gonna cap right there.
How old
See,
is
that's
he?
what I'm saying. I think he's 20. Dude, low-key, Mbappe got old all of a sudden. I don't know.
I
what.
know, bro. He's not the youngest player at Madrid, bro. That's a crazy thing. He's 25.
24. Oh, he's 25 now.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
I saw 17.
And that's what I mean
yesterday.
by if he would have joined Madrid earlier, he would have been solid. Because he waited
Bro.
until he's in his mid 20s
You know,
now.
Endrick.
Yeah, we got Endrick now too.
When Endrick's 22, Mbappe is gonna be 30. You guys were saying that last week or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Fucking
Didn't Ronaldo
wow.
join like at 23 or 20? What did he join?
24, I think. He joined United in 2003 at 18. And I think he joined Madrid in 2009 at 24.
So he was pretty young, and I think, I mean, Mbappe's a year older than that, but still, I feel like, I mean, if he would have joined Madrid the same seasons we won Champions League, like I think if he was at Madrid the 2-3 seasons ago, we win even probably another Champions League. Like maybe the one that City just won, Madrid wins that with Mbappe on the team. Like who knows? But his career he would be viewed as way better of a player. Obviously, everyone respects him and knows he's amazing. But I think if he was at Madrid, with the team that we have, with the caliber players we have on our team compared to PSG, he would just be viewed in that much more of a higher light. And the argument of him possibly winning a Ballon d'Or would have already happened, because if he managed to win a Champions League and got to the World Cup finals where he carried France and scored a hat trick, I genuinely think he probably could have been a nominee for the Ballon d'Or. Like that's how good his season was. All he needed was some accolades in his club team, which PSG just couldn't get anything respectable besides the League One. So it's like he definitely hurt his career waiting this long. But the fact is he's still 25. Like players I think their peak isn't until like 27, 28. So he's got plenty of time before he even hits his peak. So we got a lot of good things to come from Mbappe.
I think if Mbappe wins PSV their first Champions League this year and then goes to Madrid and does bits, I think Ronaldo should block out, bro.
I think if he wins the Euros and Champions
That
League
too.
with Madrid, like if he somehow gets a Euro and like a Champions League with Madrid same season, that'll be insane. I don't even remember, was Ronaldo still at Madrid when Portugal won the Euros? Or was he already at Juve? It's just been so long.
Yeah, no, he was at Juve.
He was at-
He was at Madrid. No,
He's still at Madrid. Okay. It's just been so long. I was like, bro,
Yeah.
I can't remember.
It's true that it has been so long.
Bro, I didn't realize how long he's been away from Madrid. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
That's how iconic he is. Like, it feels like, dude, you know what's crazy? I was watching some highlights the other day. It was, I think, Ronaldo's last like 10 goals at Madrid or some shit like that. And I didn't hit me how like shitty the quality of the cameras were back then. Like,
Oh
bro,
my.
I feel like it's so recent. And then I look at the Ronaldo goals at Madrid, and then I compare him to like even
Bro,
just
you know what that means? You're just getting old.
yeah, well, that too. We're getting old, but the thing is, like, I feel like I remember vividly all Ronaldo's goals and nice, crisp HD. What we see now on streaming and shit. I'm like, no, dude, we were watching Ronaldo scoring this shitty ass HD. Like, bro, it's been that long. It's ridiculous. Like, you can just. Even the YouTube highlights, they're not as high quality, which means like it's not just the TV you're watching it on. It was even the cameras that were recording it. Like it's been that long, dude.
It hit me hard when it's hitting me now when I finally realize that I'm 29, dude.
Just about the 30 mark, man.
Yeah.
What is it? I think it's 1995 or 1994. Every person born before that will be 30 next year or whatever the style is like that. So it's crazy, bro. We're all getting up there.
Yeah.
It's also crazy is the fact
94s turn 30 this year, and the 95s turn 30 next year.
there you go.
So
That's the stat.
Martha's turning.
Yeah, she's turning 30 in April. Bro. Yusuf, what year are you?
I'm a 97.
97, so you're younger than me.
Like young blood. Young now here. Yeah.
Still, we all 90s babies.
We can all go kick a ball. What's up? Let's go tear our ACL.
For real, bro. That's what would happen if we tried, bro. Shit. But it's crazy though, man. We got freaking professional players playing until they're like 35, 36, 37.
Yeah,
and we're over here talking about, I'm too old. We're just talking about Suarez running in one leg and he's like 35. Hell no. But shit, I mean, shit, that's all I have for today. You guys, anything you want to talk about before we wrap it up?
Are we doing the Devin special?
Yeah, we can do Immaculate Footy at the end. But do you have anything before that?
No, I don't think so. I don't think I got anything. I think we covered everything we needed to.
Pretty much talked about everything.
Yeah.
Shit, we'll move on.
So when we gonna bring back
I did want to talk about one more thing actually.
Yeah, go for it.
When is the Liverpool City game?
Sunday, 10:45.
Man, they always play Sunday, bro. That's crazy.
Sunday.
So are we doing anything? Because this is gonna be the biggest game of the year, bro.
But you know, this is my favorite fixture.
Sunday.
This is my favorite fixture. I will be there for this.
This is your favorite fixture?
It's my favorite fixture every single season. Talked about how I was a little disappointed last one, but this is my favorite. Liverpool City is always my favorite fixture, dude.
I look forward to Liverpool City more than I do El Clásico.
Man,
What?
I'm
I
not
don't know
going.
about
Yeah, I'm
that. I
not.
don't know about that. Chill,
No, dude,
chill.
Barca's ass, bro.
Yeah, they're ass, but it's still classical, bro. I want to get a fucking 5-0. Like, I want to get revenge, dude. I look
Yeah,
forward to a classical.
we never do though.
We could have last
No.
freaking
I
classical,
know.
but we bottled it, bro.
Yeah.
We were up like 3-0 or some shit.
That's the thing though. The Liverpool City gets more high energy, and then Madrid and Barca is just like more mellow. You know what I mean? And more fights.
He's
But
right though.
you know what I
You
mean?
ain't
It's not
wrong.
what it was. It's
It's
not what it
there. You
used
go.
to
Sorry.
be.
Here we
Nah,
go.
there are
Here we
so
go.
many.
It's
There are
more.
so
It's
many
more
better.
entertaining. No, it's more
It's
entertaining. You
it's
can't
it's
say.
an
You
it's an
can't say.
entertaining game. It's an
There you
entertaining
go.
game, but
There you go.
it's never the fixture that I look forward to the most. I would look forward to
Yeah.
non-Liverpool games before I would look forward to
You wow.
Liverpool City.
Damn, Dev. You do not like playing City.
No, it's just like there are like if you like knew who I am like personally and how I think about the game, like there are tons of other like more important like derbies that I would rather like that I would look forward to more than I would look forward to Liverpool City.
But
Like
yeah.
Liverpool City is an important game because it's exciting and it's usually, some title on the line.
Yeah.
But like when it comes to like the supporters and when it comes to like clubs and who their rivals are and their local derbies, like I would look for there are so many other games that I would look forward to over Liverpool versus City. That's all I'm saying.
So
See, like the more like emotion driven derbies
So
and
like
stuff.
I would look like the first game that I look for on the schedule every
Merseyside.
year is the Merseyside derby, Liverpool Everton.
Bro,
And
why?
then
You guys have bopped them for the last 10 years. Holy fuck. That's such a shit derby. I'm sorry. No, that's such a
that's it.
shit
That's an
derby.
intense start. It's the most red carded match in Premier League
Bro, you
history.
guys beat them 5 fuck. When's the last time they won that shit? It's not even fair
Like 2 years
anymore.
ago,
They did.
they
And then the
won
time before
they
that,
won at Anfield like 2 years ago,
and the time before that,
1994.
Damn.
exactly. Get the fuck out of here. Get the
Damn.
fuck out of here.
Okay, no, but seriously, we gotta answer that question because I honestly want. This is probably gonna be my last weekend with you guys because my season starts next weekend.
Leeds United,
Man.
that's another fixture.
I'm down to do something
my
this Sunday
God.
because that
Yeah.
like I told you, that fixture is ridiculous. I love that
Just for
fixture.
you, I'm down because I usually for this fixture I go to like Chimney Rock and like turn off my phone and like fuck it.
You outie.
So, you guys want to go to the pub or do you guys want to watch it on the
Oh
big
my
screen?
God, you gonna send me to McKinney's?
No, that's why
They're gonna tear my
Nah.
ass apart.
Yeah, that's why I said we should probably watch it on my projector screen.
Yeah, I'm down.
I see. The only thing about that is I hate watching shit on projector
Why?
because it's fucking annoying. It's never as clear as I want it to be.
Oh my God! Come on, man.
It's like always like this faint.
It's never been bad for us, man. Come on, man.
Just have
Watching shit on the projector.
Chilling, just have the projector up and then Devin in a corner with a TV.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'll be watching the game on my phone because I don't want to watch it on the projector.
That's fine. You could do that. Your high prissy ass.
He's gonna be ahead though.
All right. Yeah, we could do the projector.
Shit, bet.
I really gotta regret this, bro. I really don't want to. I don't want to be there. This is the last game I want to be there for, bro. What?
Bro, you're gonna be happy as fuck if you win, bro.
I'm gonna be up in those two niggas' face. Oh my God, it's gonna be bad.
I'll invite Tyler, bro. Don't worry.
All right, bet.
Well, we know that Lalo won't be there because he'll be at McKinney's.
Yeah, he'll be at the pub. Unless we'll see. I'll invite him, but
I mean, if you guys want, we can go to the pub. But just be ready to throw hands with me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I get it. Honestly, it will be
Nah,
nice
bro, I'm
out there,
leaving you
bro.
there, bro.
Yeah.
You kidding me? I'm wearing my away city jersey
I'm
proudly.
calling
I'm pulling
calling
up.
911 and telling I'm witnessing a hate crime.
Yeah.
Bring my Arsenal kit just for laughs and hope for a draw.
You.
I can't bring my Chelsea. I can't bring my Chelsea
You're
jersey anywhere.
gonna lose no matter what.
I'm gonna get roasted. I'm gonna get roasted by the minute I get
Nah,
there.
he's gonna wear it. He's gonna wear his Liverpool jersey. I know it.
He's still on loan.
I can't be caught with a Chelsea jersey in public, bro. Bro, the other day I told my players, they're like, "Oh, you're a Chelsea fan?"
Who you
They started
support?
they said they
Damn, they
started
started
laughing.
cooking you.
They started laughing, bro.
They're like, damn, bro, this guy don't know ball.
I
But
told
you
them,
should have been. You should have been like, man, fuck y'all up downs until Chelsea wins.
I've
You should
never, I've never, I've never felt so disrespected in my life, man.
have told them. You made everybody who laughed run.
Yeah, I know.
It's your own fault, man. Been
You get a
telling you, it's
golden
your own fault.
opportunity right there.
Sorry, I fell in love
Like,
with
who's
Drogba.
Frank Lampard? Give him a football. If they don't know who that is, oof.
Yeah, they only know Frank Lampard as a shit manager.
For
Oh, isn't that sad? Isn't that
oh, no,
sad?
dude.
They're gonna be like, oh, Frank Lampard, the guy who was shit for Chelsea,
Yeah.
the guy who was at the helm. I'm like, oh no. Oh yeah, he
They'll be
was
like,
at
oh,
Everton too. What the fuck was Frank Lampard, bro? What a time.
hey, he played for your team too, though.
No, he as a coach. Don't get me wrong, he's a phenomenal player.
Oh,
Shit coach.
yeah, I know.
I'm just
He was
glad
he was good at Derby though.
I'm glad he's out of the spotlight because I was getting
But
sick
you know
and
what?
tired of hearing
But you
about
know what?
Lampard.
At the same time, fuck Frank Lampard because he's the reason that we have fucking Mason Mount.
What's
Dude,
wrong with Mason Mount?
I forgot he
Why do
Mason
you
Mount-
hate
existed,
Mason
bro.
Mount?
Mason Mount sucks, man.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, he's mid, but you don't have him. Why you upset? You didn't buy his ass.
You
Nah,
should be
because I have to hear about him.
you should be happy that United spent all that money on him.
Yeah, fleeced.
No, he's really just been MI fucking
Bro, I haven't heard
A.
his
Let me
name
go
in a
check on
minute,
him.
bro. I have not heard
I'm
about
trying to
Mason
talk.
Mount.
MM7, there is so much hype around that shit. Oh my god.
You know what's crazy?
Can we have an
That-
episode where we have like at the end of the year where we have like worst transfer?
Bro, we'll have a roast session, bro. For real. We gotta talk about
Why?
that. Because we got best
Why-
players, flops.
No, we're just gonna talk all Chelsea, bro.
Nah,
You know?
No.
dude, I
Surprisingly,
bet Mount's up there, bro. Calvin Phillips' loan deal is up there.
oh my god.
I can't. There's a
Holy
lot of
shit,
players
we
that are up
duped West
there.
Ham, bro. We duped West Ham.
Bro, they
But they're
paid
not
you
gonna
for
buy
that.
him. They're not gonna buy his ass after him doing all that. I'm like, bro.
Shit,
Poor
you're right.
world,
We
they do
need
something.
a dedicated fucking
Hazard.
rating. Yeah. Shit, what happened to Thorgan Hazard, bro? It just disappeared too. Holy fuck.
All the Hazard brothers are eating too much Burger King.
Oh man. But shit,
Bro,
alright.
you guys, for some reason, this name. Do you guys remember the name Konoplyanka?
Yeah, dude. The Ukraine or Swedish, what was it?
Yeah. Bro, for some reason, his name popped into my head today because his name was always fun to say. He was raw.
Yeah.
Where the fuck
He
is
was
he at?
dope. Bro, he fell off too. Shit.
Bro, Schalke fell off, man. R.I.P. Schalke.
For real. Shit, alright. Yusuf, you said did you have something before we move on?
No, other than Xabi Alonso still fucking not balling out. What the
10 points out clear or whatever. I think it was like
I
10
think
points.
it's 10 or 11.
League's over.
Yeah, it's
Bro, if he
exactly
wins this
10
league
points,
without
bro.
I want him to win this league without a loss. That will be so
Invincible
wicked.
season, bro. That'd be crazy.
And then I don't have to
Are
do
they
that
really
freaking
invincible though?
I think so, aren't
Arsenal.
Or are they
Yeah,
on
no,
the
yeah.
Pokal? Are they still in the Pokal?
I mean, Cal and Lee, two different things, you know.
No, they're not.
Wait,
Yeah,
did
they are,
two
but
different conversations.
They are.
But
They
yeah,
still, both of them.
are they?
Are they in the first round?
Have they
Yeah,
lost
they
in
are.
Europa?
I don't think
Have
they've
they
lost in
Europa?
Europa.
I don't think so. Yeah, they
Okay,
haven't
maybe
lost
then
in Europa.
invincible then.
No, I
Yeah.
think they're all their competition still. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, all comps invincible, bro.
To be truly invincible, you have to go undefeated in everything. It's not
Yeah.
just
I
the
mean,
league.
that's
It's
I'm looking at it
everything.
right now. I'm looking at it right now. They have not lost in Europa League.
They haven't lost in anything, dude.
Yep.
Okay, well then they are invincible right now.
That's insane, dude.
I'm just asking, are they? That's all.
Yeah, no, I hear you. That'd be wild if they finished the
Because
season.
the only team to my knowledge that ever actually did that was Preston North End in like 1888.
Damn.
1888. Is that like an actual date? That's tight.
Yeah, it's a yeah.
That's fucking Preston North End, huh?
Preston North End, bro.
Devin said,
Oh,
"Fuck
no,
Arsenal. Fuck Arsenal's invincible season, bro. Yeah, they tied too many games. They lost Champions League."